Alright, my name is James Stubitz. I made a board game. I want to explain it to you. You start the game off, high dice goes first. Everybody draws a position card starting with the highest roller. Alright, according to your position card is what you get paid. This is a 1. That means I get $100. A 6 is $20. You got 80, 60, 50, and 40 also. Alright, as you start the game off, you start with the dice. Whatever your number is on the dice, you go around the board according to the arrow. Very simple for anybody to figure it out. Once you start on start, you get paid what you're worth. Your first square is position card. If you happen to land on that square or anyone that looks like it, there's other ones. It looks just like the position card. You take your card to the bottom of the stack and now you have a new job or a new position card. So that changes your pay. The name of the game is It's All About the Money. And it's very competitive, so everybody's got a good chance to stay close to being a winner. Your next square is ones. Now these ones and a lot of these are put together so you can only land on them once because you're rolling 2 dice. If you're a 1, you get $100 because that's what you're worth. Anybody else is just passing through. Draw card looks like this. Various statements on the draw cards, pro and con, good and bad for your money's sake. Then there's the bar square, the next square. You go to the bar, why not? You have a drink, right? But you take a drink card with you. Now you got an open container and you're traveling. This isn't good. You'll see the consequences later. As you go to the next square, instant death. Separate roll. If you get snake eyes, you die instantly. Out of the game. You're only out of the game. It's not real. It's not real death. And don't make it that way. Number 7 down here is the 1 drink booze card holders go to jail. If you got a 1 drink booze card, now there you go off to jail. And you start all over again and you got to complete your full lap around the board before you get your payment for what you're worth. The next square is return position card. If you got a position card, I don't care who you are, and you land on this square, you're taking your card to the bottom of the deck and you're going to proceed from thereafter without a position, without a job. Okay, until you come around the start, instead of getting paid, you'll get a new job without pay. Next square is church. If you got any drinks on you, the church will gladly take your drinks from you to keep you out of trouble. They don't want to see you driving around with open containers. Traveling prevails. Be safe. Next square is wisdom. This is a separate square. Comes with a card, a wisdom card. You can choose this card or you can choose not to take this card, but this card helps you out. If you go to the bar and you have wisdom, well then you don't have to drink. You can drink in the bar and have yourself a good time, but when you leave you don't take a drink with you. Nobody knows you've been drinking unless they check you out too close. Anyway, next one is a 3. If your position card is a number 3, you get $60 what you're worth. If you're not this person and you're a 3, it doesn't matter to you. You only happen to do this on your turn. This is for the guy who landed here. If he's not a 3, he's just passing by. If he is a 3, he collects his money. He's worth $60. And so on and so forth. 6 is 20 and 2s are 80. If 2s land on here, these are your hot spots. This is where you want to land. You want to count your numbers on the squares and call your number out and race for these numbers here. You got a draw card, another position card, and here's a wild card. No matter who you are, if you possess a position card, you're going to get paid what you're worth only. 6s you get 20, 1s you get 100. Bills, here's a square where you just give the bank $20 of your money. Who knows where it went? Got a couple numbers again. 5s is 40. If you're a 5 and you land here, you get $40. Only possibility is to land here once because these squares are put together next to each other. And your bar square, the same thing again. Take a drink with you if you don't have wisdom. Alright, on these squares, 3s and 6s, these are separated. That gives you an opportunity to land on them twice on your way around the board outside of the other squares you may collect money on. Next, bank pays you $50. The bank's giving you $50 for some strange reason. They probably made a mistake. I'm only joking. That's the rules of the game. You get $50. Couple 4s and a 6, you know the rules. You're a 4, you get paid 50. If you're a 6, you get paid 20. Here we are in triple trouble. Third dice comes out of the game. You're rolling 3 dice now. If you call a number out before you start rolling and get that number 3 times, you take all the players, everything they got, which is only their money, all their money, their position card, and their drink cards. You choose which position card you'd like to keep. You return the rest to the bottom of the deck. You just put everybody out of the game, basically with a job, and now they got to come around back to start to get a job without any pay and proceed from that point. So you pretty much did the damage. Now if you collected $500 at this point, you automatically win the game. But if you haven't collected $500 yet, well then the game keeps going. Next you got wisdom in the form of an X. Okay, if you got a wisdom card, that means you lose your wisdom card. That means you no longer possess that card. Okay? Then you got bills again. And here's a position card. Take or choose any player. Now, if I'm looking around the board and I see you're doing really well, I may want you to gamble with the deck. If you're a number 1, turn it in and get a new card. If I feel sorry for you and you're a number 6, hey, get you a new position card. Try and better yourself. But this is competition and opposition, and you're not trying to be friendly in this game. You're trying to win and be first player to get $500. Thank you very much. Alright, then you're back to start. This is where you get paid what you're worth, or you get a new position card if you don't already have one. Once you're sent to jail and you get sent over here to the position card, you don't get a position card or pay coming out of the jail. That's punishment. And 2 dice, 2 doubles, you go to jail. Not like Monopoly with 3 dice and with 2 dice and 3 rolls. You know, that's too much. 2 doubles back to back, you're going to jail. And then you'll read the instruction sheet on the jail for what happens there. How much money do you owe them now? Okay? And unlike Monopoly, these ain't houses and places to live and properties of work. This is you as a person, being an individual, playing a game with your family, getting together, having yourself a good time, learning math. Every time you throw the dice, you're adding 2 numbers. You're moving your squares, that many squares. You're counting your money up. Everything is a good situation. Win-win situation. Well, I hope this explains everything very much so. It's not very much justice for when you actually play the game, so I apologize for that part, but this is the best I could do for now, just a little briefing on how this game rolls out. Thank you very much and have a great day. Thank you.